So check it out. This is going to be uh, a post England vlog, man. Try and see if I can get out some of these thoughts that go through my mind about things to improve on. Things to improve on, man. You've got a lot to improve on. And I just thought I have to film something. Even I'm not going to film for very long right now. I'm going to go shower. I'm going to go do other things. See my cousin downstairs and stuff. Just want some sort of intro so you can see this, me in this state and this color and this just feel, I don't know, don't feel good. Don't feel good. Physically, mentally, and it's like got a bit of a cold again. Let that be the intro. Alright, here we are. I've been meaning to do this since yesterday. It's the day after my birthday. Didn't get to record anything yesterday, basically. Been waiting for some time alone, to be honest, and not being ridiculously tired, etc. So I got my coffee and my pre-French lesson time, and my sunglasses, which I bought from Primark. Check it. Well, anyway, I still need to do this whole review my life thing, but it's a bit improv. I gained weight in England. Well, obviously I gained weight in England, right? I spent the whole time. What do I do in England? Let's round up England before I round up my life, right? Had this week. I haven't actually even documented it like at all. I didn't write any diary entries. Didn't even note like I did before. Like at the end of each day, like before going to sleep, I try and write something in my digital diary, or like it's digital diary for transfer, right? So I put it somewhere that I'll write into the diary later. But I still haven't got around to because it takes forever. I arrived after an arduous early morning. Got home, unloaded the cheese. Then went to the park to the CS barbecue, the remnants of the CS barbecue, which was nice. In that, see, because I'm trying to not say which is nice or interesting. I'm trying to actually, in general in my life, I'm trying to start elaborating a bit because, just saying what happened. So what? Fucking so what? Even just, I went to the CS barbecue. Okay. So what? Like, describe around it, man. It's the last ever CS barbecue for me and my generation. My student card expires today, which is sad times. So there was CS barbecue, so I saw, my comrades basically, those who'd gone through what I gave up on. I'm also ill from England, just like before I left, because that's what partying does to you. To me, to Lou, to everyone. If you're tired and you're cold. Right. So first this is barbecue. Spoons, of course. Followed by Pavel's house party. Not Pavel's house party, like Pavel's neighbor's house party. Fun house party, actually. Great music. Drum and bass. I haven't danced in ages, man. Haven't danced like that in ages, man. A bit more gusto. I was only drinking. But the music, there was some DJs, man. Some like Dan Owen was there. Great guy. Of course he was there because he knew a DJ who was playing that night, of course, because they're fantastic. Kind of Tribe-esque, which is great. Fucking Tribe. It's my fave. So an interesting, great long night to start off with, Party till the daytime. Fucking enjoy seeing the daytime at the end of a party. I think that's just credit to how much fun you were having. Oh no, that's just not, that won't do. Anyway, no. See, that's don't like that. That makes it seem like I was trying. And it reminds me of a time when I was younger. Just to remind you of how agreeable I am. Matt Fellows, his hair that day was done with the little curl that comes down, right? And like, I can't remember exactly what it was, but I would have commented something like about the lack of style. I think my hair was probably like, remember, that quiff people do. Looks like this. What people did, back in 2007, 2005 actually. Fucking football, David Beckham, etc., etc. Maybe I'll put a picture. Just. So I said something like, an anti-comment about his style, a negative comment about his style, and he said, "Oh, got more style than your hair." And then I said, "Oh yeah, you're right." Even though, like, I don't know what, like, just to agree, basically. And what's that all about? Like, who does that? Should I don't know why? It's wrong. It's wrong. And that probably shaped a bit of our future together. Really, he probably saw me as a. By the way, Matt, like, I'm okay with you. I'm okay with you now, man. Like that whole grudge thing. I'm sorry about that, man. Only person I've ever held a grudge against for any time at all. Because I didn't see him as possible friend material. Just like I'd seen too much behind the enemy lines, and I was like, "What enemy lines? Behind the friendly lines." And I was like, "Well, actually, I'm not sure if this is somebody who I'd want to be a friend." So eventually we cut him out. I'm not happy with myself for holding the grudge though, especially when had let go a few years later, but I didn't, come forth and say anything or make any efforts to reach out. So now anytime we see each other, which is rare, it's kind of awkward, but it shouldn't be because I'm sure he's changed. That's the thing. So that's the thing. So I didn't like him because he was not a good person at the time, or like prepared to not do not good things. Um, and now I'd like to believe he's changed, and therefore, no reason to hold a grudge. It's not. I'm not a people never change person, and I think that's because I have to believe that about myself. I have to believe that I could change. I have to believe that if I did something so ridiculously bad, that I could change. Anyway, England, house party one night. I mean, I'm not about to go through a fucking diary the whole time. I need to just describe the sort of experience as a whole. It was a blur. There were drugs, there was weed, there was alcohol, like pretty much every day, whenever I could, crack open a beer, smoke a J. Watch some tennis, play some Mario Kart, went to some restaurants, watched the election. Can't be asked to get into that. Feel a bit different, after that week. Feel like it cleansed me a little. I feel like my French is better actually, just a little bit better. Not like fantastically better, but just flows a bit better. I'm not sure it's because of the English or because of the drugs or both or neither or just feels a bit more comfortable. I feel a bit more comfortable. So I spoke with a lot of people who went abroad. I spoke with a lot of language students who therefore went abroad during their degree, and they were saying, well, I think one of them said now, applying to everyone, that there's this like plateau. When you learn the other language, your progression feels great at the start, and then you plateau for a bit, and then towards the end it improves again. So like this whole feeling shit about French thing, I'm pretty sure I'm on the plateau. So I'm looking forward to getting past it. Obviously, it's not just going to happen, right? It's got to be me. It's fucking me. I've got to start trying harder, man. Got to sort myself out. Like that's something I felt for my birthday. I feel like I've got to start trying a bit harder, man. You got to start trying a bit hard. Like make an effort. No one's going to do it for you. You're an adult now, by the way. Like you're a year in. That's it. You're no longer 21. You're no longer attached to any of the young ages. This is it. Time to start working on the rest of your life, kind of thing. Which is part of what it's what I'm doing. I'm in France. I'm trying to get better French so I can just be a better human later in life. This is like I'm investing in myself with this skill, and for my family. I mean, it was originally for my family. I just thought, gotta get fluent French so that I can actually communicate with half my family. Well, I showed some people my videos. So one of them, maybe half, and it was just awful. Like, I mean, if you're watching this right now, whatever, but maybe the wrong kind of person or wrong perspective. Like, it's not the sort of video. These are not the sort of videos that anyone should be watching, or that you should be putting on in your living room for your friends to see. Like, it's just nothing worth hearing. It's for Lou. It's for Lou. But if you, like I say, if you miss me, you get a bit of me talking about me to you. Obviously, my favorite mug. It's not mine, but like some color me. So that kind of completely changed my perspective on it. Like just watching watching these videos like in front of others, so I was just like, oh, this is awful. What's the point in this? But I'm just gonna do my best to ignore, because now, so the main point is that other people now know about this. So the worry is that they'll actually go find these videos and watch them and judge me for it. But guess what? Don't care. Mustn't care. So I'm gonna make myself not care. I'm just gonna pretend you're not there, and go ahead until there's a comment down below that's like, wow, fucking shit hair, mate. That was a point I made towards the end of my stay. Like, man, I'm glad I'm not too self-conscious about like anything fixed about me. Like the only thing I'm not that happy about is my size. Not even height, like my width. This hair, man. So it's getting to me, man. Yeah, fixed. Because now it's just bad. I think the biggest thing is probably my teeth. Not super happy about this whole gap and the way that this under these teeth sits out in front. I don't know if you can tell. Or even if, as a friend, that you notice or even care. Because that's a fun part of life, is that we all just think about ourselves the whole time. And that's why it's a whole compliment when somebody remembers anything about you, like says anything about you or compliments you, man, just because you're not expecting it, because everyone's just so wrapped up in their own world and what they're doing and what they're thinking, needing to do and all of that. They, taking any time out for anyone else is rare, valued and fantastic. So do it more, me and you listening. So many things buzzing around in my mind, but I did meditate, so I was feeling pretty shit after that week, like, fat, like heavy, slow, mentally, physically, just not there. Not a great way to feel on your birthday, but a good wake-up call, good timing wake-up call. It was largely because of Bristol, just the week of just the worst decisions. Great decisions. Terrible, but great. Like, I had the most fun, but I did the most damage. But I feel better now already after 2 days. Not 2 days of not just meditating, but just eating healthier. I feel a lot less hungry actually. I just feel better. Already. It's probably a good time to stop. I'm out of this, but I'm worried that I'm not going to get to record anything for a while from now. I want to get more of this onto there. I've even started. Thanks, for the tip, but paper notes, man. I'm not going to do it now because these are notes for a 22-year-old roundup. But yeah, I'm basically do like it. I want to try and somewhat review my life. Actually, I had this thought. Imagine if my life was a business, and it was not, forget the 22 years old, but just imagine if my life was a business. How would I review its performance so far, and what would I hope for its future? And imagine if I was a friend or my son. What if I was my son? What would I say to my son who's 22 years old? And obviously, I don't. If I was my son, I'd be older than my son, and so therefore I'd have experience of the future and be able to actually advise him. So, as a friend, if I had a friend who was me, 22 years old, what would I say? What would I say, bro? Let me try that down. Listened to some podcasts this morning. Duncan Trussell and a guy called Raymond Moody. I start trying to improve my life by actually trying to remember these people and actually trying to get it into my head. I don't know. It's no longer an exam, man. You're not studying for an exam. You're studying for your life, for your wisdom, for your knowledge, for your future, for just to be a better person. It's not a joke. You're in for the long run, man. You've done a quarter of the race, and that was all in preparation for the rest of the race. It's fucking sort yourself out, man. Get better at doing things. Be more responsible. Get more sure of yourself. Get more confident. Just get better at life, man. But make practical steps and plans how to do this. Really need to start pretending I'm my friend. That's got to be all I've got, man. French lessons soon enough. Signing off for now.